You may have seen the commercials on TV from tax resolution firms or the radio ads about settling your debt for pennies on the dollar. Well, what these are really talking about is an offer in compromise. An offer in compromise is really the only way to negotiate to pay the IRS or taxing agency a lower amount than what is actually owed. Now, many clients think that we can just get on the phone with them and argue back and forth, and we tell them a number, they tell us a number, and we negotiate out a certain amount. But really, this is supposed to be an objective exercise where they look at what are your assets, how much you have in disposable income, and then they come up with an actual amount of money that they feel that you can afford to pay them. So there's not this back and forth. It's supposed to be purely based on the numbers. Now, having said all that, there is gray area. There are certain things where they may only allow you for certain deductions, and you can try to argue to get higher for that. Or there may be equity in your house, and you have to prove that you can't get a second mortgage to get that equity out to give them the money, or many other things as far as that goes. But really, at the end of the day, the things to keep in mind about this are one, that it is an objective test, and two, that you can't just pay them a lower amount because you want to. The actual financials have to show that you can't pay them as much as you actually owe. Otherwise, they have no incentive and no reason to take anything less. So if you're going to work with one of these firms, or if you're going to work with anybody to have an offer in compromise, that's the first thing to keep in mind, is that this is only a tool to be able to use when you actually can't pay your debt. If you can pay your debt and you have enough money to pay your debt, then an offer in compromise is likely not going to be a valid option for you.